Hmm. Ain't no way this nigga named this stream.
A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Bro, I think my shit is glitched. There's no way I always fucking receive the ball first. There's literally no way. My shit is glitched. Oh, Perk, don't tell me that's what you do.
Out of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
Let's go. Who knows
they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
How about an RD? What a start. You want to come out and say, I'm going to be aggressive. We're going to take shots. We're going to make big plays. Look no further than the first play of the game. What a start.
He'll do it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so. And
damn, they just gonna broadcast that I lost last year, bro?
The way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Oh, yeah, we get this guy. Yeah, we get it.
Just missed it.
Yeah, that's
all right. You got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Wilson. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down.
I appreciate that.
Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads.
And with my shit, y'all ain't getting no ads.
We heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason.
I'm gonna miss this kid. I promise you guys.
You get a chance to see
and this is
who
why
are
I
the
go
dudes
for
on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are
about.
about.
I made it.
We've seen
Let's
teams
go.
meet up on weaker competition. We know they're both very
go.
talented. Let's see good against good and find out what they are.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. That gamble did not
Bro, y'all about to see
pay
my
off
defense,
as they
bro.
bring him down at
Straight
the
stars
12-yard
everywhere. It's
line.
crazy.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Good timing on the quick out.
Bro, number 20, what's his angle so dog shit?
The 29-yard line, and when you're backed up,
What the-
execution like that at a premium.
Yeah. Why does he
Now
so
on
dog
1st and
shit?
10 from the 29. Snap it to the back. Breaks the tackle. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
Oh, that's on. That's on.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. He's got 42 yards on the ground already. What a way to get this season started.
Barbecue chicken, yeah. That shit was oof.
And the Sooners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll go to the ground.
Yeah, we ready for all that shit. Yeah, we ready for all that
They'll
shit.
knock him down for a loss of a couple.
People talk about physical
Come on,
tackles all
Perk.
the time. That's how you deliver the boom. Lower your pads, run your feet, take that guy from him going forward to flat backwards on his back.
The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
He's running. He's running.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw.
Oh,
It's
he
good.
got it?
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
That's on me. My defense is hard because I'm taking back from something. This the first one.
The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top.
Got him.
And
Yes,
the
sir.
quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. When you play backer at Miami, you got to bring some of that vintage Kane attitude.
The attitude, the physicality, the dislike for people. That's what you need at the linebacker spot. Miami's found a few of those guys over the years.
It's third and goal and third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes
that three, baby.
again.
How about the defense blowing up,
Good
making
boys.
2 big plays back-to-back, second and goal, sack, third and goal, sack.
You missed
nice
it.
job
Let's
by the defense.
go.
Not giving up. They gave up some
Fuck
yards,
that is
but they didn't break in the end.
Come on for the kill shot. Oh, I know he's sick right now. I gotta invite him to my party.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Straight off the trying to do Perk.
Wants to throw on first down.
Almost. All right. I see what we're doing.
Got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in
cheating.
coverage that
Like
time,
cheaters.
but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his
Like
eyes in the
cheaters.
right
We
place.
get
Was
him.
forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be
like
complete.
cheaters.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Fakes the grab.
Oh, if 20 wasn't there. Oh, okay.
33 and it's first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Grabbed in the backfield.
Oh, he got some fast linebackers.
And maybe
Yeah, he
he'll
got
get
some
back
fast
to the line
linebackers.
of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense is going to
Not
try
even
and stretch
random,
the
yeah.
field vertically and horizontally. They did their throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
To the air on second down. Quickly complete. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that
We got a block ready.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Yeah, we got a block ready.
Quarterback may change this route. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Canes! They won it all, and that is exactly
What a
they
fucking
got.
shot, man.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And here he comes out of the end zone. Didn't find
That boy
any
almost,
crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Did it, bro.
Sooners ready to go on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30
If this nigga wasn't fast, I swear
line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. He's going to run it.
Yup, hold him. Bring that shit back. Bring that shit back.
And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down.
No. Don't tell me. Okay, I thought it was a glitch. Oh my gosh, I get this sick. We don't trust Perk. We don't trust Perk.
And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the back.
I'm the only person people around me just get fucking 15
yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Going for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Yeah.
Turning it on.
Can't tackle. This motherfucking number 20, bro. I'm about to get this nigga off the team.
15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
With the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run,
RPO.
He's got great speed.
Yes, sir.
He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country. All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
They believe in their running game on third.
Oh, no, you don't respect me. Oh, he don't respect me. You don't respect me, bro. Take the 3, Perk. Don't be a tough guy. Take the 3.
I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
This defense trying to stand tall on fourth and goal from the 2. Wants to go up top. Dances away. Looking for the score. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass.
No on Perk. He about to try to blitz.
Doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
He going to try to blitz.
Here comes comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10.
It's got to feel good as an offense
Hey,
knowing that early in the drive you can turn around.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me, Jero. We're on a mission right now.
At the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for a first. On the move at the 30. He's loose on the right.
Let's go, big boy.
Huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed
you got
in.
Perk
This
scrambling.
passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their
Perk, you say you
speedsters,
wanna do that?
and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
No!
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
That's what I get.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Damn, 2nd and 23.
Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Get that wide receiver.
Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
I'm either gonna miss it. I don't want to waste my time missing a kid. So, alright, we're gonna roll with this. Yeah, I'm gonna miss that
4th
kid.
down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pressure coming. Snagged out of the air.
It's okay. It's okay. That's better than missing a kid.
A 4th down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Looking for room. It's Russell. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious.
Oh my gosh, Perk is blind, bro. Oh my gosh, the guy on the right side was gone.
But you need to be able to score some points, so
Oh,
either get it done
man,
through
that was
the
a
air,
touchdown.
or you've got to be more physical up front.
Should we blitz him, chat? We're gonna keep it cool. We're gonna keep it cool. We're gonna keep it cool, chat. Yeah.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
Everything cheap, nothing deep.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end.
There you go. That's good tackle right there.
Make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th
good
down.
play call, Perk.
Nice
How did I
pick
know
up
this
on
one?
the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
That's a down and distance that would make a lot of coaching staffs pause, maybe call a timeout and think about, but not this one. There was no doubt, Reese, they were going to run the football and try to pick that up on fourth.
Direct challenge to the defense. If you want the ball, you're going to have to take it from us or stop us, and they didn't.
So moving forward in this game, let's just see how this defensive line responds to this. Can they be more physical and start winning their one-on-one battles?
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
No way, bro. No.
Score! Touchdown Sooners!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 13.
Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention.
This one is actually kind of exceeded expectations.
That shit just pissed me the
Always a
fuck
memorable
off.
chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They weren't able to get
that's
that
the
one off.
dumbest
It'll be
shit.
a
Why did
delay
they
of
give
game.
10 seconds to
Offense took a
fucking
little
start
bit
up
too
the
much
best?
time at
That
the
shit is the
line there.
stupidest thing you need to fix, bro. Like, niggas don't have no time to pick their plays.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver going in motion. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Intercepted.
Well,
Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target. On the in-breaking route, got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, but that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Absolutely perfect. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5.
He gone.
Needs a sliver of daylight.
He gone.
Got a little room. Can they catch it?
If he gets time to be pissed.
They won't get it.
There you go.
It's a touchdown. Boy,
More money, more
nothing
problems.
electrifies the stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime.
Well, I know Perk is disgusting. I would.
And the Canes will kick it off to start the second half.
But it's fuck Perk in this chat.
He's going to take a chance.
Oh, I blew already. I don't know, Jero, but when we play week 3, do the same shit. Do the same shit. I don't know why niggas keep kicking to the corner, like we don't have evidence that that's not a good idea.
Returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big
deal.
deal. Like, I get the first chance
to
make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity.
Come on, defense. Let's get a stop.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some
there we go. 5 yards.
They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. Gets away from one.
Oh, we cannot tackle, bro. This is crazy.
To the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
I don't even know
what to do. The Sooners are marching down the field. Might as well give it to him again.
Yeah.
Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that.
There's literally one way to beat me.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so
Let's keep going.
There he goes. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And
yeah, now he's kicking down the middle. Now he's a smart guy.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. With the catch, it's Adams. Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
So your niggas start drinking some milk, Perk.
The Canes can
but it's okay.
really
You're going to get 3
second
timeouts in
and
the fourth
short.
quarter. So.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return.
Only in NCAA niggas can run inside and run outside. Only in NCAA. Ran inside for the run and still made the play.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense.
I'm sorry I wasted all y'all time. Y'all go ahead.
And then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and turn this shit off.
This defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Oh, it's just pick my thing, but I don't know.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Quickly out to the tight end. At the 45 on its way. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
God forbid I asked for that.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Adams. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They go to the wide receiver screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. The sure hands. It's Russell. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Hand off from the shotgun. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top.
Yep.
Fires to the big fella. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. That defensive lineman just smelled pass on that play, and he got in the backfield and sacked the quarterback.
And that's why they get paid the big bucks. Defensive linemen, they got to play the run, be physical. But, man, when you can get a beat and understand it's going to be a pass and jump off the snap like this, make a big play, and now you put them behind the sticks, and the advantage goes big time to the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Blasted as he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. can find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay?
That's
what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
They want to run this quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got to lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Working that left side now. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown Sooners!
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
And there will be no return on this one as the...
I should have did this at halftime. That was on me. I can't be mad at nobody else but myself.
Bounds into the end zone. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch down the right side. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Miami. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Houston. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Sooners will call on their punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Secures it at the 30. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hurricanes are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Going to look downfield again. Under fire. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. So now it's 2nd and long. And they'll take a knee. Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting until the bitter end, as they'll take the unvictory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. A lot of ground to cover here on 4th down.